Welcome to the channel. Just a bit of an update. We're nearly at the trial date for Johnny Somali in August, and things are hotting up. There's actually, believe it or not, a list of more things that are going on with this absolute moron of a man. So a new count has been brought against him again. So he's got another obstruction to business criminal account brought to him again. So that's now 4 obstruction to business accounts brought against this absolute idiot. I mean, he's just made the biggest rod for his back you could ever get. So it's now going to be 4 counts, and apparently there's going to be more going on in the court when we get it. And this isn't the hearing. This isn't the final hearing where you get the sentence. This is just another day in court where they're going over all the things. And the one in August is going to have a chance for the 2 females, two ladies, vloggers, to actually stand up and say their part. Apparently, there has now been an official letter put in requesting that the maximum sentence is brought towards Johnny Somali by one of his victims. So that's going to make the court stand up and actually really take notice of this, which is huge. Hank is reportedly about this close from kicking Johnny Somali out of his house or flat. So that could mean that Johnny Somali has literally no fixed address. He will literally be on the streets because he's got no money, he's got no friends, he's got no accommodation of his own. He's literally living on borrowed time with Hank, and Hank is about that far away from kicking him out. And then if he doesn't go to prison, basically Johnny Somali said if he doesn't go to prison, which he's going to prison. Johnny, I'm sorry, mate. You're going to prison. It's just how long you're going to prison for is the question. Not if, but how long you will be in prison for. And this guy could be in prison between 30 to 40 years. You know, he's going to be well into his late 60s, 70s when he finally gets out of prison. But look on the bright side, Johnny. You'll most probably be able to speak fluent South Korean. So there's a bonus for you there. You'd be multilingual. There's another update where there's a YouTuber's done a full documentary on Johnny Somali. And what happened in regards to this was the YouTuber contacted Johnny and said, "Hey, Johnny, can we do a full documentary on you?" and everything like that. And Johnny and Hank were like, yeah, definitely do a documentary on us. That'd be great. So when the YouTuber then had started his flight from America over to South Korea, when en route or when he got there, Johnny Somali and Hank goes, "Yeah, we want $30,000 for this documentary because it costs a lot of money to go from America to South Korea. It's not cheap." And when you've got all the camera gear, you've got your crew, you've got all the tickets paid for, accommodation, when you've got all that done, and then you're on your way, they've kind of got you over a barrel. And they've turned around to him and said, "Look, we want $30,000 for this documentary." And the YouTuber was like, "I haven't got $30,000 to give you." And they're like, "All right, well, we're not going to do it." So the YouTuber said, "Well, if I do the documentary, it may help you, and it might help in a positive way when it comes to your sentencing." And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay, we'll do it for free then." Morons, because they're desperate for money. Hank and Johnny are so desperate for money, it's unreal. They are the thickest morons in the world. We've now got the latest 2 things. I mean, if these weren't the latest ones already, but even more recent than those things, we found out that the judge is now fully aware of Johnny Somali's threats towards the judge and the judge's mother. So the judge now knows that Johnny has made open threats towards the judge and his mother. So that, in combination with the letter saying to prosecute to the maximum extent of the law, this is really bad for him. And to round it off, Johnny Somali has now he's now trying to convince or portray to the world that it was never Johnny Somali. No, 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 no. Johnny Somali, it was never his idea. His fans made him do it. Yeah, he's now trying to do everything. So all the fans. And the latest thing is he's turning around and openly saying, the fans made me do it. The fans, Johnny? Really? Your fans made you do it? So the very last Sebastian of support and help, which is the whatever idiot fans you have left, you're now throwing them under the bus. Not the smartest move I've ever seen someone do. But yeah, he's now actively throwing his fans under the bus, saying that it was his fans that made him do everything. So yeah, not long now, maybe 2 weeks until we actually get the next big chunk of action in court. Unfortunately, I will be away for that, but as soon as I'm back, I will be doing a video on everything that has been brought up. Hopefully, we'll get a new updated list of charges covering everything. And then we'll be able to recalculate the amount of time he's going to spend in prison. Because it will more than likely, I'm putting a bet on he's going to be sentenced for at least 40 years, possibly more. And let's be honest, South Korea as a prison, not going to be quite that nice. I'd rather be in American prison or possibly a UK prison, because UK prisons are like summer vacations from what I can tell. But yeah, this guy is, well, he's a moron, first and foremost. And he's a moron that's going to prison for a very, very long time.